Welcome back, everyone. This happens to be my vintage. Wow, the color just seems so terrible. Anyway, this is my vintage 124 scale Lamborghini Jota. Now, I could be butchering the name, but it's an old remote control Lamborghini before there were X mods and before the Koshios. This was one of Japan's RC cars back in the day. Pretty neat looking car. I did go through and kind of give it a little bit of detail, like painting the instrument cluster, part of the steering wheel. And it won't probably zoom in with clarity in there, but anyway, you can probably see the color contrast in there. So I've done a few things to change that up a little bit. Man, what's it up? Here's the box. This is what it looks like when I got it. I bought this from eBay, approximately $30. And it is RC, remote control, and that's the remote control. This was a drive-by wire, so it had a long wire that would attach to the car, and then you push forward and backward, however it went. 124 scale. And somewhere in here, I think it said, yeah, made in Japan. I did not, made by that company right there. I could not find a date of manufacture on it. And when you buy something like this, expect there to be missing parts. You know, like for example, if this toy car had stickers with it originally, they didn't have any stickers when I got it. Right, so there's no stickers on there. And it kind of looks weird the way that it's colored. I don't know, maybe they should have used a different background for the car because the lines look a little bit different. They actually look better in real life than they do on the box. These are not the original wheels that are on there. These are actually off of a toy Camaro. Actually, not a toy Camaro, but an old Camaro. I thought they worked better for this particular application. I had to do a little bit of modifying to make them to work because these wheels that come with it, they're still in the box. The wheel spacers are missing in order to attach them to the axles. Alright, so there's little reducers that are supposed to go inside the wheels to make them a little bit smaller. So this is basically something you just snap it together, and actually you glue it together using your normal modeling glue. Right, here's one of the original tires, and they got really big holes in there, and so that whatever was supposed to go in there is no longer in this kit. Right, so it also came with a basic instruction manual. I don't know if there's another page of this or not because it's not labeled like page 1 of 2 or 2 of 2 or anything like that, but there does appear to be, like for example, I think number 27 was listed twice. I found number 27 on here, and I found it twice on the parts tree there, so I think there was probably another sheet to this. And here is another thing it came with. Basic instructions. Old paper. It even has a weird smell to it. I don't know why. This works similar to an X mods, that the body pops in place from the back to the front, and I found it easier to stick the back side in first and then kind of gently push and bend the front side in place. So let me take the body off. There's really not much to see there. So again, it's just like the X mods, that it uses a 130 sized motor, although I had to supply my own motor because the motor was another thing that was missing, but luckily they left the motor pinion gear inside the box. The reduction gear was there, but I had to, because there's no spacers for the axle flanges, or what supports the axle right here, and another one right here. Let's see if I'm brighten that up. Man, this color. So this area right here is supposed to have an insert where that original axle would ride inside, and one right here. It was not in the kit either, so I found a piece of aluminum tube And then I kind of shaved it down a little bit, the plastic that is. I shaved down this plastic a little bit down here, and I glued it in place with some normal modeling glue. And I just let it sit overnight before putting it back together. And I found some inserts that worked for these wheels, much easier to work with. They're a little bit softer than the original ones that are in the package. These ones are fairly firm by comparison. Fairly firm, but I'm not even sure how fast this car will go. And I'm not even sure if I want to even continue this any further, because to get full steering out of it means you have to cut into the headlamps, right? Because the wheels, well, when you start turning it in, not that they can turn out that far to begin with, but they will rub right into the headlamps there. So I don't know, I might just sell the car on eBay as is. I don't know yet. Or I might just put steering in there and call it as is. I'll have to make a new one of these. I did break this one accidentally, and fragile old plastic. The plastic that they used back in the day is significantly more fragile than the plastic they use nowadays, but still pretty neat. It turns very nicely. I'm not feeling any slop in the steering. I mean, for the size it is, it's not bad. Just neat. I enjoy older stuff. I don't know what it is, but the craftsmanship, the details, and the little things that went into them, I can just really appreciate the design, the engineer's mind that went through this. And I'm guessing, just by the looks of it, although I didn't see it in the instruction manual, I'm guessing you could free run this car as well, because where did I see it? Oh, positive and negative, right there. Positive and negative, and then I thought there was another sign, yeah, positive and negative. So I'm guessing it was also designed to freewheel with 2 AA batteries inside here as well. So I think there's definitely some instructions missing that went with this model. But anyway, pretty neat. If I do finish this one, I don't know how I'll finish it, whether it's a single cell or 2 cell, I don't know, but it is what it is. I just figured I'd share that with you guys, and if you guys are looking for something different, search on eBay for something like that, used or what have you, and just have fun with it, explore.